It is great to have you back here at Coin Lady channel. Dear everyone, CoinMarketCap summarizes all of the information presented in this video. Also, if you want to see more XRP updates and videos about other cryptocurrencies, you should subscribe to my channel. Check out the ongoing drama surrounding the SEC's appeal, and the Ripple litigation involving the SEC and the Inspector General's probe, which took place on Friday. The SEC's attempts to have Ripple pay a $2 billion fine went unreported, so potential investors had no idea what was going on with the lawsuit. Despite the SEC's best efforts, the opening brief failed to terrify investors. Investors are still concentrating on the SEC's attempts to reverse the judgment on XRP programmatic sales. As per the July 2023 ruling by the judge, Analisa Torres, the third criterion of the Howey test is not met by XRP programmatic sales. The SEC's October application for an interlocutory appeal was dismissed by Judge Torres. The decision of the court means that until the Ripple issue is handled, the SEC will be unable to challenge any court rulings. Investors largely disregarded the court's decision that Ripple violated Section 5 of the 1933 Securities Act by selling XRP to institutional investors, as the price of XRP, which had reached a high of 9 cents on July 13, saw a reversal and fell below 6 cents. This price movement on July 13 brought to light the impact of the verdict regarding programmatic sales, and the threat made by the SEC to appeal the court ruling. Not only that, but the appeals process has the potential to drag out the SEC v. Ripple case well into 2025. Notably, the current head of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Gensler, may come under pressure from lawmakers on Capitol Hill to shift tactics if the guard changes. When the Republicans take over in November, the cryptocurrency community will finally be able to put a stop to the SEC's chair's control on regulation. Generation X's My Name is William Hyman continues to play a pivotal role in ongoing investigation by the Inspector General into potential conflicts of interest inside the SEC regarding cryptocurrency, could reveal the SEC's intentions to appeal the court verdict, which could impact the agency's progress in reversing the programmatic sales ruling. Several other events may also come to light during this time. The investigation into the matter is being carried out by the Inspector General, who is a federal watchdog in the U.S. William Heinemann, a former director of the SEC, is a key figure in this investigation. While he was advising the SEC on Bitcoin policy, he allegedly earned millions of dollars from the Simpson tax, according to Empower Oversight. Hyman returned to Simpson Thacher after leaving the SEC to resume his career, and the firm is not only Hyman's old employer, but also a member of an organization promoting enterprise. It was at 3 in the morning that Bitcoin's value became more apparent. The value of both cryptocurrencies is affected by securities, according to Hyman's 2018 claims. Furthermore, High was crucial in the chain of events that culminated in the July 13 court decisions. The papers submitted in response to a court order show that he persisted in meeting with Simpson Tata in the SEC versus Ripple case, despite warnings from the SEC Ethics Division. Given that lawmakers in the courts are closely watching SEC's actions in the cryptocurrency field, the timing of the SEC appeal could be pivotal. Meanwhile, new laws could be around the corner. In light of the CFTC's actions against KuCoin, lawmakers in the US may feel pressured to pass laws limiting the authority of the SEC and the CFTC in order to shield the SEC's court-monitored actions. Friday was the day that Ripple's CLO Stuart Alder-Rody brought the SEC's actions in the cryptocurrency sector to light. Still pending before federal courts are 8 significant Bitcoin lawsuits brought by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Something has gone wrong with the Bitcoin business 7 years after the Dow report, which the SEC claims gave clarity. It is unclear how the court's ruling in the SEC v. CVS debt box case would impact the SEC's role as a cryptocurrency regulator. Judge Robert Shelby rejected the Securities and Exchange Commission's (SEC) motion to dismiss the charges against Debtbox in March. The SEC had filed the motion in response to a December court order that asked the SEC to present evidence that would show why the court should not punish SEC lawyers for making misleading and false statements to a U.S. court. Investigating the SEC's actions in the digital asset space might be warranted by lawmakers. The Inspector General's investigation led to the conclusion that U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummi and 3 other senators wrote to SEC Chair Gary Gensler to convey their support for the lawsuit involving the SEC in Debtbox, and the opening papers presented by the SEC regarding the SEC against Debtbox case. Notably, U.S. lawmakers have threatened to examine all SEC instances, whether they have occurred in the past or not, stating it is clear from this case that the Commission may want to investigate other enforcement proceedings that it has launched. Whatever the case may be, whether the Commission's employees knowingly provided fabricated evidence or not, this remains true. Regarding several scenarios, you can't always trust that they aren't founded on dubious evidence, blatant investigations, or outright fabrications, and they also 1 billion XRP tokens to be released by Ripple and scheduled monthly move. Ripple's monthly sales procedure includes the planned issuance of 1 billion XRP tokens on April 1st, with a predicted value of $628 million. According to predictions, the market price of XRP would take a hit due to this upcoming release. From 2017 onwards, the following plan pertains to Ripple's monthly token supply. By issuing 1 billion tokens on the 1st of every month through fulfilled escrows, Ripple has maintained a consistent approach to govern its token supply. The internal inflation measurements XRP, which have been tracked for several years, will be able to make use of numerous accounts starting with the April release, which will start a new phase. A scan of XRP indicates. According to March statistics, Ripple has been using its 22 and 20th account to transact with the cryptocurrency this month. In 2 consecutive transactions, the AAA will be used to release 500 million XRP. In the meanwhile, the remaining 500 million XRP are the responsibility of the Ripple wallet. Ripple distributed 1 billion tokens and set aside 200 million to pay for expenses during the March token release, which was informed by 2 more transactions. The remaining tokens will not be usable until 2027 or later. On top of that, the Ripple wallet is an older reserve that Ripple uses to send and receive 40 million XRP. Importantly, 2 separate transactions were used to transfer all of these XRP to the same address. In anticipation of the many token releases planned, investors and market watchers are keeping a close eye on XRP's price patterns. Previous releases have warned that the information presented is not trading advice, and as a result, the value of XRP has typically declined. Any investments derived from the data shown here are entirely at the investor's risk. Well, that concludes our video. As always, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a comment with your opinions. Muchas gracias, depart.